This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment and educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. That being said, hit the like button, subscribe button, all that YouTube algorithm stuff so you get the videos I put them out. See that I'm thinking, see I'm analyzing that data. But like I tell every day, the data they release us is false. It meant to give us a false narrative of the market so we can make bad trading decisions. Listen, this has nothing to do with the stock market. This has to do with an increasing trend that I think is very, very disturbing. Every other day, we are reading articles of scammers calling individuals and taking money out of their account. Bank of America, 17,000. JP Morgan Chase, 24,000, 46,000. I mean, every single bank has customers who get a phone call and are being scammed out of thousands of dollars. And then when they bring it to the bank's attention, the banks claim that they have nothing to do with it and they're refusing to return the client's money. And sometimes this money is transferred from one account in the bank to another account in the bank, and the bank has no idea where the money went. That is absolutely crazy to me, and I'm beginning to believe, and this is just my opinion, that the banks are in on these scams. In order for somebody to open an account in any one of these major banks, you need to have ID. You need to have information. The bank needs to know who you are. So if funds are transferred from one bank into another bank, the money can't just disappear, because these are U.S. banks. They know exactly who opened the account, or they're supposed to know. And the bank has a fiduciary responsibility to protect the accounts of their shareholders. The government requires that they do so. There are laws and rules in place that require banks to protect their depositors. And the fact that all these banks now seem to be the banks aren't victims of scam. Let me rephrase that. Their customers are becoming victims of scams more and more every single day, and somehow the banks have no idea where the money went. I believe the banks know more about this money disappearing than they're letting on. Okay? There's no way I can have 46,000 in a Bank of America account, it gets transferred to another Bank of America account, and the money disappears. And the bank has no idea who owned the other account. That makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. And this is becoming a weekly trend. Every time I open up the newspaper, the apps, I'm seeing more and more U.S. customers being scammed by American banks. The scammers are allegedly taking money from one bank, sometimes putting it in the same bank, or putting it in a different American bank. And then when the client or the customer, the depositor, goes to the bank and goes, where did the money go? The banks have no idea. But it says it went to this account at JP Morgan Chase. Who owns that account? JP Morgan Chase has no idea who owns the account. Wells Fargo has no idea who owns the account. I'm telling you that this tells me that the banks are very, very familiar with the fraud and corruption going on with these scammers, and they might even be benefiting from it. Okay? You know these banks have liquidity issues, and the easiest way for them to get out of these liquidity issues is to start taking advantage of their depositors, and that's what I think they are doing, okay? That is what I think they are doing. There is no way that you have money transferred from one American bank to another American bank and it just disappears, and the sending bank and receiving bank has no idea who opened the account or where the money is. And not just that, they're refusing to do investigation when they have a fiduciary responsibility to investigate the scam, to investigate the fraud, and they're refusing to do so. And why do you think? Because just like in the stock market, they don't have to follow the rules. They do whatever they want, whenever they want, and then when they're caught violating the rules, the fine is so small it doesn't act as a deterrent. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think it's a little crazy that American banks are having scammers transfer funds from one American bank to another American bank, yet no one knows where the money went? Do you think the banks are in on it? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.